Is it hard for you to understand what native speakers are asking you when they're speaking fast and they start a question with do, does, or did? If so, keep watching because I'm going to give you some tips on how to understand those types of questions. Hi, I'm Lori with Pronunciation Pro and CommuniClinic. In each of my videos, I provide just a snippet of information about American English pronunciation. A snippet is a small amount of something. So these videos are meant to address one small aspect of pronunciation to help you sound more like a native speaker or just to help you understand native speakers better. A viewer watched my video on understanding WH questions and asked if I would do another video on those questions that start with do, does, or did. Native speakers use some interesting reductions when we combine these words with a pronoun, so let's go over them. We'll tackle the word do first. This one is pronounced as do when a vowel sound comes next, as in do I, but it's frequently reduced to d, using the very short schwa vowel when the next word starts with a consonant sound. Let me give you some examples. Do I need a reservation? Here, there is no reduction of do because the next word starts with a vowel. Do I need a reservation? But the rest of these are all going to have a reduced form of do. Do you want some help? Not only am I reducing do to d, I'm also reducing you to y. Do ya? Do you want some help? Do they know where we live? Do they? Do they know where we live? Do we have to go? Notice that not only did I reduce do we to do we, but I also reduced have to down to have to. Do we have to go? Next, we have does. This word gets said so quickly that it sounds like does, with just the tiniest little schwa vowel between the d and the z sound. Rather than does, it sounds like does. Does it matter? Does it? Does it matter? Does your mom know? Again, not only did I reduce does down to does, but I also reduced your to your. Does your mom know? Here's another way you might hear this combination of does and your. Does your mom know? Here, as I'm moving from does to your, the two words get combined to form does your. Does your mom know? Does he like it? Here, not only is the does reduced to does, but the initial H on he is not pronounced as we link it to does. Does he like it? By the way, please remember that you can't omit an initial H on pronouns like he or her unless you're linking them to the word immediately in front of them. I explained that in this video. Does she want to come with us? Here, because of the speed at which I'm saying this phrase and the difficulty of getting quickly from a z sound to a sh sound, the z in does gets dropped. So it sounds like does she. Notice that I'm also reducing want to wanna. Does she want to come with us? Finally, we have the word did. The word did itself doesn't get reduced, but there are some interesting pronunciations when it gets combined with certain pronouns. Here are some examples. Did you find it? When did gets combined with the reduced form of you, which is y, the transition between the two words becomes a j sound. Did you? Did you find it? Did he tell the truth? Again, when he is being linked to did, the initial H is often omitted, so it's pronounced diddy. Did he tell the truth? I hope this helps you to better understand native speakers when they're asking you those really fast questions starting with do, does, or did. I do just want to give you a word of caution though. As a non-native speaker who's learning the pronunciation of American English, please don't feel obligated to pronounce these phrases the way that native speakers do when they're talking really fast. The first priority is always to be clear so that people are understanding you well. So using these reductions yourself is not required. Native speakers are using them because they can say the phrase faster with the reductions, but faster shouldn't be your goal as a non-native speaker. You'll likely sacrifice some clarity if you make speed your goal. So focus on being clearly understood every time you speak, and as you progress, you may find yourself naturally using some of these reductions without even thinking about it. I want to thank the viewer who asked me to cover this topic. You all are really helping me to make my channel more relevant to what American English learners actually need, so I appreciate that a lot. If you're just starting out in your journey to learn better English pronunciation, videos like these should only be a part of the process for you. You really need some personalized instruction and feedback because it's pretty much impossible to catch yourself in errors that you don't know you're making because your ears aren't hearing the difference in the sounds. That's why I would really recommend getting professional help from a program like Pronunciation Pro, so you can make sure you're targeting the specific sounds and skills that are making your speech sound accented and getting feedback on your accuracy along the way. Pronunciation Pro offers a free 7-day trial, so you can check out the program, see what it has to offer, and find out if it's what you're looking for. And if you take advantage of the 7-day trial, please come to one of the free study groups during your trial to experience the benefit of live feedback. I think you'll be really pleasantly surprised at how helpful it actually is. I lead 3 of those weekly study groups, so you might get the chance to work with me live. If you do end up checking out Pronunciation Pro, and the link is in the description below, please let them know that you heard about that program through this channel. That would really help me a lot. In the meantime, happy practicing, and I'll see you in my next video.